Hello and welcome to another episode of Everybody Drums. Today, we're going to practice a pattern called the clave. Clave is one word in Spanish for key, and it is the key to understanding a lot of the different music that comes out of parts of Africa, especially the western part, and much of Latin America, and in fact, most popular music around the world that has at least some sort of American flavor because it filtered through from Africa, through Latin America and the Caribbean, up into the southern parts of America, especially through New Orleans and up through the country. And it is a rhythm that has a massive influence on all kinds of music. So here it is. Here's one version of it. I'm going to play it with these sticks here that are called claves. And this is one version of it. There's several different ways it can show up. This technically is called the 2-3 son clave. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's why it's called 2-3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And my little grunts there aren't me getting into it. That's where the beat starts. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Beat 1. 1. 1. Okay, so let's try clapping that rhythm together. 1, 2, 1, and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. If you like, you can stomp where the beat is. Stomp. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Stomp. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There it is. Simple as that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab something that we can hit together to play this rhythm. So I thought it'd be fun today to play around with toys more. So I have brought from my son's collection a couple of Lincoln logs. They're not too bad. Grab something you can hit together and we're going to try this rhythm out. So remember, it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You could also grab it just like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now, I've got a couple letter blocks here. So, same thing. Here we go. 1 and 2. And remember a rest to start. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And rest. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And remember, you could just be clapping your hands or playing on your legs too. All right, there it is. Now, if you're curious, if you're one of those people who's wondering a little bit more about where the rhythm lines up among the subdivisions of the beat, that's a fancy way for just saying, when I feel the beat, I'm feeling smaller parts of it. Just like if you had a big pizza, you could slice that down into smaller pieces. And it all still makes up part of the pizza, but it's now a smaller part of it. So here's where those rhythms line up. If I were to play 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to play louder the hits. First of all, here's how I'm dividing the beat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play louder the hits that are in the clave rhythm. Here they go. I would count this like so. E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. You don't have to get that part down. That's really more for the more curious among you, as well as maybe any more experienced drummers or musicians who are sitting in on it. You guys can take that and try it out, but that's not so important. Now, I thought as kind of a bonus today, in addition to the 2-3 clave rhythm and teaching you how to do that, I thought it'd be kind of fun to show you a little bit of shaker stuff. So what I've done is I've taken a pill bottle here, and we have some small Lego pieces inside of it, and so it kind of works as a shaker. Now here's an actual double shaker I use sometimes. And kind of the basic rhythm I tend to do with this is one kind of out and back, out, back, out, back, out, back, out, back. Sound like I'm an Australian on repeat. Out, back, out, back, out, back. Anyway, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I kind of, you notice, I kind of snap it out a little bit more on every other time. So out further, then back, then a little bit less, and back. I'm not the greatest at this either, but you get kind of the idea. And that going a little bit further out like that gives that kind of slightly louder sound. I'll get it on the mic here. And so we could do the same sort of thing with our Legos. It's maybe not quite as clean. I probably have too many Legos in there. So you could grab anything that you could shake. You could grab like a salt shaker. You might want to close it, but or like some beans in a little container, or a pill bottle. Any sorts of things that you could shake around. And why are we doing this? Well, if you wanted to have a really cool bonus. I'm going to slow it down. Well, like I said, that's kind of a bonus. That's a little harder to do, and I'm not going to take the time to try to teach that one because there's, right now anyway, because it's a little more complex in terms of how the rhythms go. But I thought you'd enjoy seeing those, and if nothing else, you can go back and play along with me there, and just play one of the parts. Either do the shaker part and practice that, or play the clave part, or clap the clave part. So what I'd encourage you to do is go listen to some Afro-Cuban music and just start noticing where that shows up. It shows up in a lot of other areas too. It shows up in blues, that sort of thing. Sort of Delta blues, Muddy Waters type stuff. It shows up there, and shows up in a fair bit of rock. Shows up a lot in Southern rock in particular, but I've heard it in a lot of other things. And of course, any of the sort of fused together rock and Latino type stuff often has that in there too. So it really is the key, the clave, to understanding what's going on in the music. It's kind of like the spine of a lot of music. So definitely go check out some Afro-Cuban music, and you will hear this clave rhythm. I'll try to do a few links in the description area below, so that you can take a look and kind of just start checking it out. And what I'd encourage you to do is as you listen along, find where that clave rhythm is and click along with it. Now there's some different variations. What we covered today was called the 2-3 clave, 2-3 son clave. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This is a good way to get you introduced to it. I hope you had fun. If you have any questions or comments, please throw them down in the comment section below, or you can contact me on my website, kitmills.com, and I'd be happy to answer you that way too. So thanks so much for joining me. Keep on drumming, and remember, the world is your drum set. See ya.